Hello everyone, welcome to the Mexico Volunteer Attendee Orientation. Doing things a little bit differently this year because we're kind of crunched for time. So we're going to do an electronic orientation. Hope this works out and maybe it'll be a new thing for the future. So to kick us off, we're just going to talk about a few things. This won't take too terribly long. We'll get started. All right, so what we're going to cover is we're going to cover the daily agenda, housing, driving, translating, cultural differences, and a few other things. Before we get started, if you have not sent me your driver's license so that I can do your van training and set that up, I need that ASAP. It takes about 15 minutes to do the van training. Super simple, but I need to get that set up for everyone. Not just if you're driving or not, but for everyone in case of emergency. If you have not done so, please send me your cell phone numbers. I will need that because we're going to create a GroupMe. Also, travel forms. There is a voluntary travel waiver form that everyone involved in the program needs to sign. If you have not done that, come by my office. We have to get that done before you leave. Details. So October 22nd to October 27th, that should not be a shock to anyone. They get here on that Sunday, which is the 22nd. They are flying in. So they're leaving from Mexico City and they're going to Houston. Ground shuttle will be picking them up and bringing them here to campus in Lot 54 on the 22nd. They will be here that entire week and then they will leave on Friday. So on Friday morning, ground shuttle will pick them up from campus and take them to the Houston airport. There are 12 students and 2 faculty members joining us. We will go on daily tours. There will be nighttime fun activities. If you are going on any of the tours, please remember long pants, long sleeves, closed-toed shoes. That's basically for the industry tours. So if we're going out to Royalty Pecan, we're going out to Shiner, any of the lab tours, that's what you're going to need, that kind of attire, and the power plant as well. On the NASA day, feel free to wear, whatever you want, make it appropriate, but you're not required to wear, long pants or long sleeves. Be aware, Texas A&M cannot purchase any alcohol. If you are at any of the lunches or any of the nighttime activities or any of the dinners, you have to pay for that on your own. Okay, so here is the plan for the week. You can see on Sunday, October 22nd, that's when they get here. So if you look down and arrive to Lot 54 via ground shuttle from IAH, the plan is to store the luggage in the vans that will be parked at Lot 54. Dinner, I'm still working on what we're going to do for that. We'll probably just have everyone walk across, maybe go to Hop Dottie's, maybe go to a pizza place over on Northgate. On Monday, it all kicks off. So if you are a host, you need to get your person to campus by 8 a.m. So on Monday, you're going to arrive. We're going to drive to Shiner. We're going to have a Shiner tour. You're going to drive to Gonzales, where you're going to go to an Italian place for lunch. It's really nice. Then you're going to drive back to College Station. If you have extra time, you're going to go to the mall. Typically, you do have extra time. And then you're going to go to dinner at Chuy's. Chuy's has no reservation. We just show up. We do have a reservation for lunch that day at La Bella, and that's already been set up. Tuesday, we have a campus tour in Spanish. That's going to leave from Rudder. It's already set up and reserved. Then we're going to head to the Bioseparations Lab and the Borlaug building tour facility. Then we're going to drive to Royalty Pecan Farms. We're going to eat a box lunch on the way because this is kind of a crammed day. And then we're going to be at Royalty Pecan Farms for that afternoon. That night, we're going out to Dr. Thomason's house for a cookout. And all of this, I will give you directions and addresses. It will be in what I call daily packets within the vans. On Wednesday, going to NASA. Pretty straightforward. Going to go to Houston, Johnson Space Center, eat there. You have lunch there, tram tours, blast theater, whatever you guys work out. And then you're going to come back that night. We're going to go to Willie's Ice House, There's no reservation. We just show up. And I'm going to dinner every night with you guys, so I'll be there. Thursday, departmental tours are in the morning. So we're going to do the cakes lab with Dr. Maria King. Then we're going to do Dr. Fernando's lab, which is kind of bioseparations-ish. And then we're going to do the microgen. And then also maybe the gasifier. Not sure what Mr. McGee is going to plan, but that's going to be over at P&M and Hobgood. We're going to have lunch over in Hobgood. Then we're going to go to the Texas A&M power plant. And then we're headed to dinner at Blue Baker. Thursday night is Harry's. Have fun, be safe, make sure everyone gets home. And then on Friday morning, you get to sleep in. Hooray! I need you here on campus by 9 or 10. And then we're going to get you guys breakfast, probably at the MSC. Ground shuttle is going to pick them up from the MSC at noon. So if you are housing, aka a host, you need to feed them breakfast each morning. You need to be at campus at 8 a.m. sharp, because by 8:30, we're pulling out of the parking lot. You have to come to dinner because you have to meet up with your guest, and then you have to take them out to the nighttime activities, wherever that may be. Communicate with other students if issues come up, and that you can do via the GroupMe, via direct text to the person if you know their information. Make sure that your guest has their ID on them when they leave the house. They have to take that ID with them to get into a lot of these industry tours. So please make sure they always leave with a form of official government identification. Vans. The vans will be in lot 54 each morning. That's the ones right over here by architecture. There are parking permits that I've already purchased for them. They are daily permits, so they need to be changed out every morning and every night. Make sure the vehicle has gas each night. Those are for the people who do van drop-off. So make sure that in the morning, they're not sitting on empty, because they don't have time to go get gas before they need to be at a location. Make sure the vehicles are cleaned of trash each night. Van prep will also make sure that it's clear of trash, but just, be kind, do the Aggie thing, pick up after yourself. For the love of all that is holy, please do your van training. I cannot stress that enough. Exchanging keys. There is a key master. This year, I believe it's going to be Hayden. Hello, Hayden. Thank you. And work it out amongst yourselves. So basically, every night, the keys need to go to the same person, and then that person in the morning brings those keys to campus so that we can do the van prep. Get it cleaned out, make sure the vans are stocked each morning, clean them of trash, move them to the loading zone, etc. Cool. Translating. Pretty simple. Just translate. Don't worry if you don't know specific technical terms or words. Just do the best you can, and remember to try and have fun and relax. Okay, oh no, what happens if you need to leave early for the day you signed up for? Short answer. Well, that's not an option. So when you signed up, you were well informed that you need to be there for the whole day, because a lot of times we're not going to be near campus. We're going to be in Houston. We're going to be out at Shiner and in Gonzales. We're not going to be able to bring you back. So if you're looking at the schedule and you're going, oh, I need to actually be back on campus on the day that I was going, well, then you need to let me know, and we need to change you out of that day because you are signed up for the whole day. If anything should come up, you need to contact the primary student leaders. That's Michaela Goff and Griselda Quintero. Hello, ladies. Thank you. What happens if you get sick and you can't attend? Please just communicate with me. Let me know so that we can either communicate with any backups, or just so that I know, you didn't drop off the face of the planet and I need to send someone out hunting for you. Survival guides. So both vans will have what's called a survival guide. That is basically your day's plan. There will be every single day we'll have a survival guide. It will have a map, it will have addresses, it will have contact information, it will have the daily agenda, it will have all the things that you need for the day. It is your lifeline. Read it. There will also be one credit card packet and one gas packet. So anything that you're purchasing via food or industry tours or NASA, that goes on the credit card. And there's one packet for that, and it will be in one of the vans. And then there's also a gas card, which is what you use to fill up the vans with gas each night, and that will have its own packet. You cannot pay for food with the gas card, and you cannot pay for gas with the food card. So make sure that they stay separate. Please keep your receipts. Read the instructions on the credit card packets. I make sure that I have explained it very clearly. Of course, if you have any questions, run into any problems, contact me ASAP. I'll not be on really any of the daily activities, but of course you can call me at my office, 979-845-6658. I will be on the GroupMe. You can direct text me, 512-508-3459. WhatsApp. So this is a free Wi-Fi based texting service. Most international students have this application. It's a good way to stay in touch with your Mexico students. I have already arranged for them to have internet access, Wi-Fi access, while they are here on campus. If you're comfortable, please allow them access at your home so that they can stay in touch with people, at night. But in between those times, they most likely don't have an international plan, just like we wouldn't either. So they won't be able to communicate with anyone. But once they get on Wi-Fi, some restaurants have Wi-Fi, some industry tours may have Wi-Fi, they can use WhatsApp, which is a free texting service, so they can stay in touch with people, with you or with people back home. All right, cultural differences. Our guests do not move as fast as we Americans. Americans have a very fast pace. They will walk slowly. They will just move slower in the morning. Be sure that you build in extra time because it will take them longer. Build in extra time getting them home at night. Just things are very different. Greetings are a little bit different as well. They're a little bit more intimate. Try and hide your giggles if they go in for a quick cheek kiss. It's all pretty typical and average for them. And they're very warm and they're very welcoming and they're very kind. All right, here's my contact information. Learn it, memorize it, burn it into your brain. I've put my cell phone number. That's the 512-979 is my office number. Obviously, I'll probably be running around like a crazy person, so my cell is going to be the best way to get a hold of me. And of course, I'll be on the GroupMe, so you can get a hold of me then. All right, what happens if something happens? Last year we had something happen, and the first thing that the students did was they contacted me. Perfect choice. That was excellent. Everything went smoothly. So contact me as soon as something may happen. Refer to your survival guide. A lot of it will tell you. Credit card gets denied. Oh my gosh, refer to the survival guide or call me. If you can't get a hold of me, contact Susie in the main office. Or if you know Ashley's cell phone number, call her. Just try and get a hold of someone in the department. If you can't get a hold of me, typically that's going to be Susie. She can get you where you need to go. All right. Obviously, you guys can't ask any questions, but feel free to email me any questions. Stop by my office. Like I said, this is going to serve as our orientation. I'm doing it electronically this year just because there's not enough time to get everyone together before it actually commences, since they are coming about a month early. To wrap up, driver's licenses. I need it. So your van training. Come by my office to do the travel waiver. Cell phone numbers if you haven't given it to me, and then we'll get everyone on the GroupMe so that we can get that going. And of course, come talk to me if you have any questions. Other than that, let's have a really good exchange and we'll go from there. Awesome.